A Treasury Department hearing today, House Republicans loudly groaned and laughed and booed when a Democrat asked Scott Bessent not to interrupt her for a specific reason. Roll this.
But please don't interrupt me during my time.
With pleasure.
Okay, I know I'm a woman, but please try to limit yourself to answering my questions.
And she gets booed.
I like him.
She pulls the card. He's great.
Yeah.
He's super smart. He's actually the nicest guy in the world. So when they go after him, it just is so weird. And you're not getting interrupted because you're a woman. She was trying to claim that the prices of everything are going up. The inflation numbers, we've never seen anything like this. We're going to be down at the 2%, which is the stated goal of the Fed, probably by the end of the year.
Yeah.
The way it's going right now. And she's saying that the prices are going up. He interrupted her, saying it's not true, and she gets all mad. It's not because you're a woman that you're being interrupted. It's because you're a moron.
Yeah. He should, if they want to play social cards, he should have been like, well, I'm gay, so.
He's also a brilliant guy. You've interviewed him. He's a brilliant guy.
Yeah.
Inflation was, when Trump left office January 2021, it was at 1.4%.
Yeah.
We're right around 2.4%. Think about Joe Biden, June 2022, over 9%.
Yeah.
Over 9%. I'll take where we are right now.
Yeah, but it's still not good enough to lower the interest rates.
No,
all right.
Not yet.
Rob's, I know you've been courting the women of the View, Rob, but they really believe that ICE started the riots in L.A. Roll this.
What's happening in L.A. is a direct result of what ICE is doing in California. It is a direct result of that. This was created by ICE. Everything that we're seeing.
Yes, brilliant. One of the brilliant minds. No, I think, so if ICE did, I was just watching it, I hadn't seen that soundbite before, but she's saying it and everyone's like, yes, say more. Say more, Sonny.
Yeah, it's like they look for people who failed the IQ test for the audience.
You know the National Guard wasn't called in until Monday after the worst of the rioting over the weekend? And if ICE started the riots in LA, did they start the riots in Omaha, Nebraska today, and Chicago yesterday, and New York City last night, and Atlanta, and Boston, and every other city? Blue cities exclusively, by the way. Blue mayor, in many cases, blue governor, and a blue city council.
Well, that's because
not a coincidence.
Red cities don't have this problem because they solve it before it becomes a problem.
No, you think it's going to happen in Tampa?
No.
No.
Karen Bass says that the reason it started is because they began deported people, which basically means that if you don't want riots, we can no longer enforce immigration laws. We took a 4-year hiatus from any immigration laws in this country, and we've now conditioned people to expect that we're just not going to have laws. We're just going to have a borderless society that has this much wealth.
Yeah, maybe I should get fully automatic machine guns if we're not enforcing laws.
This is, look out.
True happiness is a belt-fed weapon. All right, Terry Moran, the guy.
Where'd you get that one? Did you make that up? Pretty damn good.
Terry Moran was fired from ABC. It took like 2 days after his suspension. This is the guy who's like, I'm not biased, all this stuff. Then he tweets out criticizing all these things about Trump and the administration, stuff like that. Look, get lost. I don't really care.
Worst drunk tweet ever. Worst drunk tweet ever. Terry Moran was there for 30 years. They were probably paying him millions of dollars to be a reporter at ABC News.
30 years, and I've never really heard of him,
and
by
now
the way.
it's going to be the Terry Moran podcast.
Neither am I.
I remember him just because I went through all these networks, and I worked at ABC for a while. I worked at 2 ABC affiliates. And he was like, a little flex there, Robbie boy.
Right?
But no, I remember him from watching all these reports. He was always doing stories, and it was just funny to see that he was. You go that long through it, you're in your 50s, and you get sauced up, is what I think happened, because the tweet was really poorly written.
And
you put this out
or something like that, too.
as ABC is trying to fix its obvious problem with credibility and image. They have Stephanopoulos, they have The View. They're so radically left, they can't stand it, and they have this lawsuit.
They just settled the $15
and Terry
million
Moran comes out and dumps this in the middle of it?
No, it's a good point.
They fired him not because he's biased. They fired him because he screwed over his network.
And don't forget, this is somebody, to your point, but he was just down in Washington interviewing the president.
Yeah.
So they're trying to showcase this guy, and now he's got a podcast.
Yeah, and now he's gone.
Right.
All right, he can go the way of Don Lemon.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.